Before the flames, before the tornado, before the secret tour through a family, Nashville got its own 911 spinoff. Welcome to 911 Nashville, where country music, chaos, and a complicated family ties collide in the most dramatic pilot of the season. Tonight, we're breaking down every shocking twist, every heart-stopping rescue, and all the drama behind the ABC's brand new hit. This is a full recap and review of 911 Nashville, Episode 1, Pilot. Let's roll. Hi, I'm Lori, and this is Did You See That Show? The 911 franchise has already taken us to Los Angeles, Austin, and even to the Lone Star State. But now, creator Ryan Murphy and his producing team bring us the Music City, where emergencies are just as wild and the personal lives are even messier. 911 Nashville stars Chris O'Donnell as the veteran captain, Don Hart, Jessica Capshaw as his wife, Blythe, Michael Provost as their son, and fellow firefighter Ryan Hart, Hunter McVeigh as the charismatic newcomer Blue Bennings, and LeAnn Rimes as Blue's mother, Dixie Bennings, a role that mixes small town charm with serious secrets. Adam Kane Brown playing himself in a major cameo, and You've Got a Launch that blends celebrity spectacular with 911 adrenaline. The pilot kicks off in true franchise fashion, not with a quiet character moment, but with chaos. We open inside a packed outdoor concert, headlined by country superstar Kane Brown. Fans are cheering, lights are flashing, and then a storm siren pierces the night. Dark clouds roll in. Lightning splits the sky. As Kane sings his hit, Heaven, part of the concert stage collapsed, sending speakers, scaffolding, and pyrogenics crashing down. The camera cuts off to terrified faces. Emergency calls flooded the 911 lines, and we get our first look at Fire Station 113, led by Don Hart. He orders the team into action, and with that, we're off to the races, or in this case, straight into a tornado. But before the storm hits, the show flashes back 2 weeks earlier to introduce the crew, their relationships, and the scandal brewing underneath. Chris O'Donnell plays Don Hart, the seasoned Nashville fire captain who built his life on discipline and loyalty. At home, though, things aren't as simple. His wife, Blythe, played by Jessica Capshaw, yes, that's Arizona Roberts from Grey's Anatomy, is the heart of the family, but she is also wary of the emotional distance between Don and their son, Ryan. Michael Provost, known for irresistible energy of Ryan. He's a young, impulsive, and desperate to prove that he's more than just the captain's kid. Their father-son bond is tense and competitive, and clearly hiding years of resentment. We also learn that Don's career has taken a toll. Long nights, missed family moments, and secrets that are about to explode. Then comes the wildest character introduction in the 911 franchise to date. At a Nashville bachelorette party, we meet Blue Bennings, played by newcomer Hunter McVeigh. He's performing a firefighter-themed strip song, calling himself Captain Smoke Show. The women are screaming, the music is blaring, and suddenly the party bus hits a pole and one of the passengers gets trapped underneath the cart. Everyone panics except Blue. In true 911 fashion, he uses his actual knowledge of body mechanics and quick thinking to help the injured bride. He even uses his stripper oil to loosen the jam hinge. Yes, you heard that right. Until real fighters arrive on the scene. And who shows up? Station 113, led by Don Hart and his son Ryan. That's when things get awkward. Ryan mocks Blue for pretending to be a hero, but Blue fires right back with confidence and charm. It's a funny, flirty, almost ridiculous scene that perfectly captures the 911 Nashville tone, equal part chaos and charisma. After that encounter, Don can't shake the feeling that he knows Blue from somewhere. Later that night, we find him staring at old photos of Dixie Benning, played by LeAnn Rimes. Dixie is Blue's mother, and years ago, before Don met Blythe, they had a relationship. Turns out Blue isn't just a random Nashville showman, he's Don's biological son. That's right, Blue and Ryan are half brothers, and neither one of them knows it. The next morning, Don tries to tell Blythe, but she's too busy managing her catering business and frustrated that he's emotionally checked out. When Ryan finds out accidentally through gossip spreading through the station, he feels completely betrayed. The family that runs into fires for a living is suddenly burning from the inside. Meanwhile, Station 113 gives us our ensemble. Tyler Thompson, who plays the rookie, a firefighter with dreams, to becoming a country singer, Cammy. The dispatcher who always seemed two steps ahead of everyone, and Lieutenant Mitch Rowe, the jokester veteran with a heart of gold. Their chemistry instantly clicks. The dialogue feels authentic, and the mix of country twang, first responder grit gives the show its own rhythm. Through their banter, we learn that Nashville's emergencies are unique as its music scene. Pedal pubs, celebrity events, and tourists who think hot chicken means call the fire department. Halfway through the episode, the weather warnings start. Storm trackers predict a major tornado outbreak, the same one that we saw in the cold open. As the city braces for impact, the tension builds. At the concert grounds, Kane Brown's performance continues despite rising winds. Blythe watches on TV from home, worried while Don and Ryan are called to assist in emergency prep. Blue, now officially hired as a junior fighter trainee, insists on tagging along despite Ryan's protests. Now, I don't even know if a junior firefighter trainee exists, but that's besides the point. This is TV. When the tornado sirens go off, the crowd scatters and the stage collapses, taking us back to where we were at the beginning of the episode. This time we see full rescue from the team's point of view. Don, Ryan, and Blue work together for the first time, and despite their family drama, they perform like a well-oiled machine. Blue spots a trapped lightning rigger above the collapsed truss and climbs up, waiting for orders. Ryan follows, trying to keep him from doing something reckless. Sam yells over the wind, guided them through radio chatter and debris files across the stage. Kane Brown helps the panic fans to safety, and surprisingly, heroic cameo that feels organic, not gimmicky. As the tornado closes in, the crew ties down the rig, rescues the trap workers, and then boom, the wind hits full force. The camera cuts back just as the structure tilts and all three men are blown from the scaffolding. Cliffhanger. This episode ends in eerie silence. Rescue teams arrive at the wreckage as dawn breaks. We see Blythe rushing towards the site, her eyes filled with fear. Dixie stands in the background with her face unreadable. No one knows who made it out. The final shot lingers on Blue's firefighter helmet lying in the mud. Don's broken radio that we fade into black. The 911 Nashville delivers exactly what fans expected. Huge emergencies, emotional family drama, and a little southern flair. Chris O'Donnell was pretty good as Don Hart, stoic, conflicted, and quite broken. Now, to me, he's always been a little bit bland. I don't know if that's because when he played on NCIS LA, he was just That was his character. I don't know if this is rolling over into the show. Only time will tell. Jessica Capshaw brings depth and warmth to Blythe. I've always liked her as an actress, and I really hope that she succeeds. Hunter McVeigh, Blue, is a breakout, equal parts of charm and chaos. I think this character is going to go far, but that's just my opinion. And LeAnn Rimes brings a surprising edge to Dixie Bennings. Again, we'll have to see how her character develops. Is it over the top? Absolutely. But that's the 911 DNA, larger than life rescues and even larger emotions. If the first episode is any clue, Nashville might just be the most personal and messy branch of the 911 yet. So, what did you think of the 911 Nashville pilot? Let me know in the comments because I'd like to know. How did you think the actors did? Let me